Alrighty, y'all, today's video is going to be a pretty interesting one. I want to really talk and address some of the things that I see kind of in my comments and everything, and that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be, kind of a straight from the hip kind of video. This is unscripted. I'm just going to talk to you because, guys, in life, you cannot be scared, right? Check this out, right? I got a big old herpy right here. Well, it's not really a herpy guy. I'm gonna spread the fact that I don't have herpes. Just putting it out there. Don't have herpes, but still, I got this big old geyser on my lip because every time this year when it's the hot, cold kind of and the dryness in the air just cracks my beautiful, luscious lips out. You think about things when you're a young kid or something like that, and you're scared. You're like, oh, you got this massive pimple that's on you, and you don't want to go to school, and you want to try to cover it up. And the fact is that no one cares, right? In the end of the day, no one really cares. And I see so many times that people were like, oh man, I don't want to start being a co-angler. I'm afraid to get on somebody else's boat. Guys, you cannot let fear drive your decisions in life. I've got so many things going on in my personal life that if I were to let fear take over, it would just crush me. And you're going to be faced with these kinds of situations in life, and that's what this video right now is about. It's about just confronting that fear. Don't be a damn pansy. Get out there and do it. Whether it be YouTube, whether it be starting your fishing career, being a better angler, opening yourself up to failure. That fear of failure is going to just crush you down if you are afraid to fail, because losing is part of this game. And losing and being very vocal about that is hard to do. A lot of the time you see people, they're not talking about when they're down there at 140th place, right? They're not talking about when they're 90th. You see on Instagram, on YouTube, oh, we're always catching big fish. Oh, we're, always posting a big fish here. Oh, we did so great in the tournament. But rarely, and you do see it, but rarely, and only from a select few, will you see them truly open themselves up to the fact that, listen, I caught one fish today. I failed. A co-angler's got to have a tough mental attitude. You've got to just be ready to fail. And that's what this video is trying to get across to you guys. And like I said, I'm going through so many things in my personal life right now. That's why I haven't produced as much videos this year. And you know what? I'm going to be talking a lot about that coming up, right? This video, this channel is going to kind of change in a lot of directions. Still going to be a lot of fishing content, but I'm going to move this channel over into a lot of different realms, and that's kind of what I've always done with this channel too. It's never been just about gear reviews and doing gear reviews on this, or it's always been about sharing stories. And in those stories, I fail. I mean, there's some dumb things that I did as a co-angler, and that's going to be actually another video to where I'm just going to share those dumb things that I did because it makes good content, because it shows you that these things happen, and you just gotta have to deal with it. So guys, if you're thinking about being a co-angler, don't let fear stop you. I've seen in my comments to where it's like, oh, I just don't know, I never thought about being a co-angler, and I don't want to be on the back of somebody's boat. Guys, you're gonna learn a lot if you get out there and just experience things, go to different waters. I'm at a point in my fishing development to where, again, and I'm not afraid to admit that, right? I'm not afraid to admit that, I haven't been doing this for 20 years and I've got 20 years of experience. I'm at the point in my development to where I feel very comfortable. I feel very comfortable going to almost any body of water that there is in my ability to catch fish. And I've finally reached that point to where, I feel really good about that. And it doesn't mean I'm always going to go somewhere and catch them. I mean, I just got my butt stomped down in Florida yet again with some cold fronts. I had one good day down there and then struggled the rest of the time to catch fish. But you know what? The cool thing about sharing this journey with a lot of people is that I see people who I've encouraged to get out there and confront their fears and go and fish in tournaments. That's what this co-angler series has been about. It's been about sharing the experience, getting you off that couch, getting you out of the house to get out there and just go have fun and do this. Guys, if you want to continue to follow along, and I really hope you do continue to follow along with my channel, my growth, kind of where I'm going just in life, and kind of sharing the life experiences that I've had, that I'm going through, and where I'm trying to get. I think you'll learn a lot. I think you'll gain a ton of information just about life, business, being an entrepreneur, fishing, marketing, all these kinds of things. This is where the channel is going to kind of go to. Still going to be fishing content. Got to do that because that's what I'm passionate about. And, you know, I've finally come to a point in my life to where I'm going to pursue that fully in the coming year. And one of those things, especially as a co-angler, is you're going to have to redefine your success, right? Success isn't always going to be, especially for a co-angler, catching five fish and winning the tournament, right? Your success is going to need to be, did I learn something? Did I fish my hardest? Did I get put in a bad situation and come out on top? Redefine your success, you know, into being, man, I was just happy to get out there. Because as a co-angler, you're not going to have control of the boat. You're not going to have control of a lot of variables, and you're going to have to adjust and adapt a strong, don't back up, don't back down kind of mentality on the back of the boat with the situations that you're going to be placed in. But don't let that stop you. Don't let the fear of that stop you, because this is just one stepping stone. And it doesn't have to happen overnight. It doesn't have to be you're 19 years old and bam, you've got instant success. Matter of fact, this is a long road to success. And if you are thinking like, oh man, I'm just going to give it 2 years and I'm gonna, as hard as that, and then if I don't make it, I don't make it and it's done. Guys, you have to set yourself up for the long game, because this might not happen at 19, 25, 30, 40. You never know when it's going to happen for you in this game, but you can try to put all of your eggs into this basket and see where you go. Because if you don't commit and you don't try and get out there and start learning and start doing, you're just not going to grow as an angler. And co-angling is one of the best ways to grow as an angler. But I think one of the biggest things you can do is to not live towards someone else's judgments, right? On this YouTube channel, I've put a lot of information out there. I've put things out there that make me look bad, you know, to open me up for criticism, and I don't care, right? I got a thing on my lip. I don't care. I'm still making videos. I'm still making content. I don't care about what other people think. I don't care about their judgments that they have between me, their avatar, their computer, and their online. They're sitting in a chair just typing mean stuff. I don't care. You know, and it took me a second to get to that point, and maybe that's something that's stopping you from being a good co-angler, because you're afraid of that failure. You're afraid to get out there and say, man, I only caught one fish, right? You don't want to blame that on the boater, right? So long as they're not backboating you incredibly. You know, if they're parallel on the bank and you're fishing just along with them and you don't catch fish, that's on you, right? But don't let that fear of failure or that fear stop you. Fear will crush your hopes and dreams, and you'll be sitting there at 75 years old, 80, 90, on your deathbed, and you'll be like, man, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have got out there and tried. That's all you can do in life, guys. You can only just get out there. Don't worry about living up to the expectations of others, right? Don't look at someone else's success and say, I've got to be just like that person. Redefine your success and what your success is going to be to you. And if that's not living up to the judgments of others, if that's not caring what your friends think, what your parents think, what your spouse thinks, what anybody thinks about you and what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish in life, especially with being a co-angler or business or fishing, just do you. Focus on you. Focus on continuing to grow and maintaining that attitude that no matter what, you are going to succeed. Maybe not now, maybe not in 10 days from now, maybe not even a year from now or 5 years. And if you can't put that goal in mind, then maybe this isn't the goal for you, right? If it doesn't consume you, I've seen that a ton of times. People be like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. It's like, why? Why do you want to be a millionaire? You know, for me, I just want to be happy. That is my biggest driving motivation in life. I want to fish be happy, live my life, travel. That's my motivation in life, to get to that point to where I can do that, and I can already kind of do that pretty freely. But you know what? If you wanted to be a millionaire, if you wanted to be incredibly successful, you would, because it would consume you, because it would wake you up in the morning. Your goal would wake you up in the morning, because you would be so dedicated to that it pulls you out. And if you're not, then it's not really your dream. If you're not willing to say, you know what, I don't care if it doesn't happen this year, 5 years or 10 years, this is my dream. This is what I'm trying to do. And if you have fear, you're never going to be able to face that. And that's what, again, this video is about telling you that you can do it. Like, if you want to, you can do it. And you don't let anybody stop you. But most importantly, you don't stop yourself. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Head over to Instagram, give me a follow over there at Beyond the Bounds Fishing. As always, don't back up, don't back down. Stay tuned. 2021, guys. We're about to kick this off. This is about to do something. It's about to go somewhere. About to share a lot of stuff with you guys, behind the scenes, stuff you've not seen before, and it's gonna be really cool. I'm super excited about the prospect of things to come. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Please don't back up, don't back down. We'll see you around.